Hello there everyone, and welcome into this lecture in which I'm going to show you how you can apply for job offers on Upwork. Now, for those of you who might not know this, I'm not a full-time freelancer on Upwork. Okay, I have an Upwork profile which I do not even have the tax forms filled for because I don't want to work on Upwork. But I pay for connects. I spend a lot of money on connects, to be honest. To get jobs, right? So in my case, I always find people that are looking for WordPress websites, looking for SEO experts, looking to increase their YouTube subscribers, looking to increase their LinkedIn followers, Facebook followers or Facebook page followers. All those kinds of services I provide, not myself, but I hire freelancers, and those freelancers are the ones that carry the job. Most of the times I hire people from Fiverr. So if I want, for example, to get someone 10,000 views to his YouTube channel, I can go to this guy here who's one of my friends, and Jisan, and he can actually go ahead and provide the person with 10,000 views. And that's for $95. Now, this is what I do for a living. You could call me someone who not uses people, but creates value. All right, helps other people to create value. If I help this person make $95, if I get paid $150 from my main customer that I find on Upwork, of course I don't work with customers directly on Upwork because I own a virtual digital marketing agency, which means that I don't have to work for people directly in the platform. I can take them out of the platform, and of course they can pay me on PayPal. Now over here, this person is looking for a WordPress website with custom portals, which is pretty good because I'm currently looking for people who are looking to build WordPress websites. And this guy is willing to pay $1,000 for people to build or help him build a website. So looking for someone to build a WordPress website and 3 simple portals, please see link below. And $1,000, that's what he's willing to spend. And this guy is good because he's already spent $76,000 in his lifetime. So much like me, he also owns a digital marketing agency. So we're both doing the same thing here. So he's trying to sell, he's trying to find a freelancer to work. I'm also trying to get him to pay me so that I can go and find a freelancer. And this is how this works online. Now, this is good. I mean, he has this sheet, which basically tells me what he wants. And so all I have to do is I can copy this. I can copy the job offer. And if I don't want to apply for this myself by writing everything and by thinking a lot, I can just go to Google Bard and I could say I am a 5-year plus experienced web developer, even if I'm not, okay? Because I'm going to hire someone to do the job anyways. So even if I'm not a developer, I don't care. I just apply. If the person agrees, I go and find them a freelancer. That's how it works. So here, I'm a 5-year plus experienced web developer, and I am quite experienced at CMS web development as well, including WordPress, Shopify, Joomla, all those. CMS web developer as well. And I need you to apply for this job on Upwork. Okay? And I could just, all right? And I could just post the job like this with the file, right? Because Google Bard can actually access the files. So assuming that this person agrees that I can do the website for them for $1,000. Actually, you can click over here, and if you don't like $1,000, you can suggest a different price. I would honestly just keep it at $1,000 because to me, $1,000 is good because I can honestly find someone who's going to be willing to do the job for less than that. If you go and look for the term WordPress here, since I believe that's what this person is looking for, he's looking for a WordPress web developer. Over here, there are a lot of people that are willing to create a WordPress website for $100. And so if this guy gives me this job for $1,000, I could go and find someone who's willing to do it for $100. And at the most, I think maximum I could spend something like $450, and I still win because I still win. It's as easy as that, because if you think about it, I'm going to get $550 by doing nothing. except for paying this guy $450. So that's a great idea, right? It's not a new idea, but you have to be good at getting clients. And one of the ways to get clients is to apply on Upwork, and this works. And I just came out of a deal the past day with a client, and we're closing in on a $3,000 deal. I hope that he says yes to it, but we're working on it. And in huge part, I was able to apply for these jobs using ChatGPT and Google Bard. Now, sure, here's the full proposal for the job. The client is looking for someone. Okay, so here it's actually telling me what the client is looking for. Now, I wanted to say, write a cover letter that I will use to apply for the job, and use the PAS. Actually, there's no need for that. So I'm just going to say apply for the job, because I just want the cover letter, and I want to copy paste the cover letter over here. Now, as far as the duration, I think that the freelancers that I know can do it in less than a month. They could probably do it in 2 days. No, not a complicated website here. If I look at this, he's just looking for basically a WordPress website with the custom portals. It's not a big deal, right? So I can do it, but that way you won't make a lot of money if you do everything yourself, right? If you do everything yourself, you're not gonna make any money. So here, this is the job cover. I can just copy paste this, and I have to be careful because I have to make sure that I remove certain things. So I'm gonna copy this as plain text. Here I'm gonna put my name, and I'm gonna scroll a little bit to the top like this. Now, dear hiring manager. Now, I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna keep dear hiring manager. I'm gonna remove this bracket from here, because the last thing you want is a grammatical mistake in your job, I would say, posting. And I would remove this. In my previous roles, I was responsible for developing and maintaining WordPress websites. Now, this is a far-fetched, and I don't need to do this. WordPress websites with a lot of traffic. Also developed also developed many instead of 3. I think I developed something like I don't know, I'm in the hundreds probably now at this point, probably more than 100 websites in my lifetime. And if you're asking, is that profitable? Actually, it's very profitable, and that's just not the only way we make money. We also sell other services. So here, once you read the job, and once you read the job cover letter as written by Google Bard, and once you're comfortable with it, here you can attach, if you have some certifications or previous testimonials from customers that you worked with, you can attach them. In my case, I choose not to. And here you can set a bid. Now here's the rub. Now here you're gonna have to pay to apply. Okay. Now you can see that the first place here is 50 connects. Now since I have 117 connects in the tank, I'm gonna click set a bid, and I'm gonna apply with 70 connects to crush the competition, because I just want to get that job. It's a $1,000 job. I don't mind spending about $10 to apply for this job, and that's exactly what I'm spending here, because 100 connects is worth $30 if I am correct. So I'm spending way more. I'm probably spending around $20 to apply for this job, just this particular job. But the thing here, I'm standing out. I'm on the first place. So this particular lead will see my offer the first. So my offer will be the first that they'll see, and they'll message me, okay? Now, the second one on the list is the one that bid the most. And so this is the bidding system. Once you're comfortable with it, you can click send for 70 connects. Yes, I understand. Continue to submit. And once the guy contacts you, which I assume they will probably do because I'm first place. Of course, I hope that I stay that, because you have to understand that if you're the first place now, your competitor might bid more than you. Okay, so you pray that your competitor is not crazy enough to bid more than you. But generally speaking, here's how you can apply to jobs using Google Bard. And better yet, you can apply to these jobs using ChatGPT as well in the same way. And this is a game changer, because there is no limit to how many jobs you can apply to, especially jobs that take no connects. And you can actually come over here on the filter, for those of you who might be asking. Now, if you want jobs that are for 2 or less connects to apply to, you could use the filter down here and it will show you all the jobs that require very little connects. And imagine how many jobs you can apply to. Now here, just in this list, we have 185 jobs that require 2 or less connects to apply to. You can apply to all of them. And if you are not really lucky, you could probably get about 10 of those people to pay you. And you could go and find others that might be willing to do the job before getting paid, or getting paid a little amount of money just so you can prove that you are meaning right and you're not a scammer. But without further ado, now that I've given you a glimpse on how you can excel in the digital marketing world using Google Bard, let's move on to the next lecture, in which I will show you how you can find A/B testing ideas using Google Bard. Stay tuned and see you in the next lecture.